take a look at the coils where the tower comes up and it runs widthwise across the width of the car, so to speak. I bet you there's a crack in the coil. And if that's the case, it needs a coil assembly. Now, how many miles are on the car?
107,000.
Ever do plugs?
I just bought the vehicle less than a year ago.
Okay. All right. So if you're going to have to do plugs and wires, this is the one where the plugs and the wires are underneath the intake plenum?
Right.
Right. Pretty simple to do. There's a minimum amount of things that you have to disconnect. You will need to buy a Long Allen socket set. The two screws in the back of the upper plenum that fold over are hidden, and they're kind of hard to see. But if you look, they're there. And you've got to be mindful that when you lift the plenum off, you've now got an open area direct. This is like, let's go play with hand grenades over a crate full of puppies. Okay. You've got this open plenum that if one of those screws falls out, guess where it goes? Right into the motor.
Exactly.
See ya.
Right.
Then that's done. So what I'll do is I'll very gently lift it off. I take a piece of duct tape right across the plenum. Now I'm not worried if something, falls, drops. I've got some security there. The gasket that separates the two is probably good enough to reuse, and, plugs, wires, and a coil pack. Make sure you use a good quality OE level coil pack. Take a look at some of the plugs from Denso. Their Iridium TTs, if they make it for that car, work really well. I've used them on some of the other Volkswagens. Good part number. Just things to be mindful of, and that'll resolve the misfire. All right, so that's the misfire side of this equation.